Kane the Conjurer is crazy. I think Stature's a good play here. Hydra, well, Murdoch's Crusade is, I think Stature's the best play here. Maybe try to stack up some flyers. Maybe go Fing Fang Foom. Considering sorcery spell that targets an artifact or land. Copy that spell. You may choose 2 counters for the Aim Synthoids is pretty good here. I think Stature's still the best pick. Stay in blue. I don't think we're trying to get this power up effect off, but if we can, that's really strong. Bold Biochemist is here, good here for card draw. Seems pretty strong if we want to like be blue green. Try to get some power up effects maybe. I think Bold Biochemist or the Thing are good here. I don't really like playing black in this set. And I think Bold Biochemist makes this step thing up just to maybe a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 4-drop. Gonna try to get some 3-drops. Stay in blue for now. First draft pick, King. It's crazy. What do we like here? Lightning Strike is pretty good. Cookie's pretty good. Another thing. Hero and Train is probably the strongest card here. So we just get the strongest card. I like Speedball here. Speedball is interesting. Maybe we just pick the Baxter building to get that 4 mana draw a card effect. I mean, extra turn can just win us a game, so maybe we let for the mana dorks in this set, which is like, what's his name? The artifact creature, hydraulic, something. The 2/3 defender, mana dork. Which can be used to activate power-up effects I learned today. Any like on-card abilities can be activated using the hydraulic things. It says it can't be used to cast a non-artifact spell, but it doesn't say anything about not being able to be used for an ability, which I thought was interesting. It just doesn't say that, you know, but it's the way it is. I think I like Gorilla here the most. Semi-removal. I mean, we're respecting your green here. We're not really all in on green. He's got some interesting ability. You know, reach creature's nice. Not fully committed to green yet. Tiger Fury might make us committed to green. Maybe we just put the giant-sized flying ant. The Aim Synthoids to surveil. I think Flash is pretty nice. That's 2 green pits, 2. The best card here is Wakandan Jungle. You have a strong creature base, but no removal. This is somewhat removable. Expecting to green. I'm not fully committed to white or green right now. I'm committed to blue for King. I think there's no chance I don't play King. Stature's strong, Bolt Biochemist is strong. Obviously, like Shield Deployment Drone didn't wheel back. I saw one in the first pack with King, but I wasn't really expecting that to wheel back. Just how strong it is in this set. Just for knowledge is Not really doing anything with that. 12 damage control is something. I think aim synthoids are the strongest right now. You still have a lot of creatures. Anti and Cavalry is pretty interesting here. I think we're just stacking aim synthoids for like a decent blocker. Surveil effect. Either Chud Toss or Super Strength there was going to be the play. The likelihood of us actually playing Chud Toss are pretty low. I think the Thing Ben Grimm is stronger than Loki. It's interesting that both of these wheeled back. So maybe we are sort of building in this direction. Super Strength is good. Seeing both of these is crazy. I think it's pretty unlikely we get to play Super Scroll, like actually play him. Just given the mana cost. Wow, this patch is not what we wanted to see. I think we'll web up where we get stuck in like this place where we're not able to interact with our opponent at all. I think black blue is a very strong color combination. Maybe cap for white blue. Okay, kind of happy we stuck with white blue because we were super genius on this pick. Get some mana dorks. Maybe. Brave Brawler is pretty strong here. Justice is like somewhat removal. Good flying 3-cost creature. I think a lot of people are pivoting towards black green right now, just because World War Hulk and Super Scroll are really strong in the set. So we got this going on. We need more removal. This is the same thing that happened in my last draft, where we don't gain removal and just kind of die. But, you know, can't really control that. Creature you control would connive. Instead, you draw a card, then the creature can. At the beginning of combat in your turn, target creature you control connives. Strong ability. We're pretty happy where we are at in blue, and getting past leader super genius on third pick means blue's probably pretty open. Somebody grabbed the shield deployment drone, and I don't know if they've pivoted since, but you hate to see it. Patriot's probably stronger than Bold Biochemist by like a slim margin, but still. Do we have a 2-drop in here? Why did Patriot auto on this third slot. It's weird. Yeah, again, just no removal. Maybe the flying 3-drop. Oh, what is going on with my deck? The auto filters like crazy. Just have any removal. Don't love playing it. Might have to splash some removal here. Maybe like 2, 3, 4 removal spells. Maybe more. I think this equipment's pretty good. Just due to our lack of removal. This dual land doesn't make our deck any more consistent. Pursuit's pretty good here. We really need some more non-creature spells. I think it all just gets stooped like before I can even see it. You know, I passed up web up, but that was it. He might have to splash hold smash. Not a removal spell I love splashing. I'm just expecting on that. Splash hold smash, we might also splash that. My giant size flying ant wheeling back. Some good interaction with the opponent. We have 20 cards that we're probably going to keep. I'd probably keep Murdoch's Crusade. And then I'll keep Falcon as well. So that means we have 2 open spots for removal. Ooh, what is this? Untap target creature after this main phase. There is an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Really just taking advantage of like having all of these turns. I think the chances of us playing that over oh man. Loki's a really good card draw, and I think we're replacing Name Synthoid. But, you know, not having Murdoch's Crusade there is a little crazy. I don't love having the Mind Stone. I mean, it's a good mana dork, and it's probably the best card in the pack. I don't love it. Just lacking so much removal here is gonna be the end of my life. Like, maybe taking Murdoch's Crusade over Loki was the pick. But this is a really good way to draw cards. I like Thorjane Foster. I don't love Thorjane Foster. Like, I'd have to take a We Say the Nay. I just have to. The only reason I said I don't love Thorjane Foster, I think she is a really strong card. The only reason I say I don't love Thorjane Foster is just not having enough removal and having to take We Say the Nay. There's no way that's coming back. 2 statues or an Atlantis attacks. I think an Atlantis attacks for more interaction with the opponent. We have 2 really late game interactions and then 1 early game. We don't have a lot of options for potential sideboarding. Maybe bringing Hold Smash and Truck Toss. Maybe bring in Power of Defeat. We kind of wish we put that dual land earlier then. I mean, I guess we have patch they're building, but it's not really much of anything. That security officer is like somewhat removable. Mindstone and Justice have too good of like a ooh. I think we're casting that, so I'd rather have Namor the Submariner than the Kree Commandos. And too many 2 drops. More interaction, blue interaction. That puts us at 4 interaction spells in our base, plus Brave Brawler. Maybe we take out the Super Suit. Super Suit doesn't feel great here. I don't think Wiccan's better than Falcon. Oh, it is. 1-to-1 interaction, kind of. Maybe Hydraulic Helper. Maybe this is enough interaction without our defeat, and we can bring in Super Suit again. I guess our game plan would just be like bringing in a bunch of creatures. We'll splash our defeat in now. If it doesn't feel great, we'll bring back either Wakanda Jordan Flock or Kree Commandos. Like, we don't have enough 3 drops, but I think our 2 drops are strong enough for that to be the case. We'll see. You know, I think this is the second draft where I've first picked a really good card and then not had enough to back it up later picks. Stratagem. A good play. I don't think this is necessary. No. happy with that trade. We got 4 health out of Brave Brawler. We can bring in Namor next turn. If he doesn't destroy it, the true stratagem spawns in another cloak. We don't block here. Yeah, I think we play Island for maybe block. It's not great right now. Attack that, so we attack with that. He can double block caps, so we just stuck with that. Maybe letting him double block cap was worth clearing the board. No, because he only has 3 damage. Yeah. We played Namor before our attack phase. Let's bring their damage up to 5. They both untap for blocks. I think we have a good play here. We get Trickster Stratagem and Shield Deployment Drone. So. I think this is a better play. And then we discard our defeat and draw stamp. So like this. I think we have a really strong game here. 4-4-5 feels good here. No, there's no hour defeat. Or not hour defeat in Dark Deeds. I think we're trying to do that. Can't be double blocked, so let's attack with this again. There's a chance that we draw a Cane that we can get a second phase and then we just win. So that feels pretty good. I don't think so. Feels pretty good no matter what here. Yeah, that's a problem. Not go nuts. You know, they'll block your decision. That's what you're kind of regret. But that's good on block damage. We're just gonna survive 1 turn. Can we do that? Yes. 12, 15, 18, 20. So he has 20 damage. He's only going to play that much of it. So we can play no blocks. That's okay. I think we just win here. Unless he has a way to interact with stature, I think we just win here. That's okay. Yep. That feels good. I think we played that really well. Besides, maybe conniving our defeat wasn't the best play. I couldn't have known I was gonna draw that, or he was gonna play Go Nuts. Like, I think he was the best play at that turn. Maybe. I think we have some really good ways to spend our mana, which is kind of a rarity in this format. I still don't mind our defeat. We didn't lose, so we're fine playing it. I think we have enough stuff to do here. Where, yeah, especially with the Mind Stone, being able to add a mana. Turn 2 play. Play Cap on Curve again. I didn't love playing it on Curve last game, but he never went away, so I think it's hard to tell what your opponent will do. 2 irons, yeah, I think we play on Curve. I mean, easy target for... Ooh! Easy target for a counter spell here. Cycling. I don't think my opponent's hand is that strong. We'll see. It's been a long time deciding if he was going to keep it. And then didn't drop the land he needed, so played him. Uses Frozen Ice on Grave Brawler, which is good for us. Okay, I think our next turn is pretty simple. Alright, we play Plains, Mind Stone, Falcon's Wing Harness to get Cap in the air. Once Cap's in the air, 1 or 2 target non-land permanents there on his hand. Alright. Well, get Falcon up and going next turn. 2 really hard removal spells. If we web up, I don't know if we get Captain America back. I think that's how it works. I think it's considered leaving the battlefield. Yeah, I like the draw cards. Saving for a blocker. I think we have a good play here with either Atlantis attached or maybe we save that for when we can teamwork it. Because I think we will have push advantage on our opponent. He hasn't played a lot so far. I think we'll be able to do it eventually. Yeah, sure. Let's play Falcon here. And then I'll put Fire Fence in the air. What's their problem with doing that? Not really. I think I'm fine taking 4 damage here, knowing that Atlantis attach comes in and saves us a few turns. And then I can tap both these guys to get the 6/5 blue Leviathan creature token. That feels pretty good. Okay, more removal. Doesn't feel great. I mean, actually feels fine. Ooh. That's a good hit for him. I think we make I still think we make everything. Actually, feels good. Damn. Driving leader is not the play we wanted. This has not to play leader. Interesting. That's super interesting. Let me just put creatures on the list. Three, 1, 6, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we can have a red wing tonight. Is this where we finally see the counter spell? I don't think Brave Brawler feels great here. Staging the down. If we get double blocked, I don't know. Just another rose vote. Yeah, more lands here for stature is pretty good. We're doing 2 damage this turn. Can we just attack with a spider? This is 2, 5, 5, and so it's 6. more physical for your body. Getting Falcon back up in the air is pretty nice. I think now that my opponent's tapped out, we can't attack with everything. I don't think we can. Okay. This. And that's a lethal. He doesn't care. Yeah, flying prisoners. I think that's lethal. 6, 12. He doesn't declare blockers. He just power stature and kill. He does declare blockers. I don't think there's much you can do against this. This feels good. Okay, so we don't get anything better than that. Yeah. So this isn't lethal. Do we want to spend all our mana on that? No. Just keep it. You gotta tap him next turn. This deck is feeling like sauce. It's got sauce. If I just keep thinking through my plays a bit and not worrying too much about what I draw into, but more like how can I win this turn. So playing for the win. I think I play a little too aggressive in my other decks. We have stuff to do. It just does that stuff feel good. Yeah, feels pretty cool. It's a good blocking trigger here because you maybe just a +1 from card draw. The black him is still. Let's start. Don't win anything so that my opponent thinks I have something. He's got the better body. I think we flash in giant size flying ant after his first move. Can't play up into the wall. And we don't attack over this turn. Very good block for the next few plays. That rocks on Bruce next turn. Wait, watching it me? Spend her name on that? Okay. I would call our way back into this fight. Nice on him. It's fine. Only costs like 1 mana basically to bring that back because it spawns mana. A blocked kid Loki right now feels kind of rough. Now is a good time to spawn in. Thing we can do is like quad block rots on brutes. He's got good ways of card draw. Just way ahead. What happens if I quad block rots on brutes? Nothing, just something. Doesn't feel the best. That's my only option. Jam. If I drew Kane there, could I have won? I don't think so. He would have had 6 mana. He could play the 2 turn. 1 turn he could have blocked King. The first turn he would have had Summoning Sickness. Yeah. I mean, I think we played everything right. We just didn't draw to the pieces we needed, maybe. Not drawing any hard removal there was tough. Did we? What creature did I destroy? Madam Hydra. Yeah, I would have done that again. I don't think she's like a must remove, but she is. Something you gotta think about. Does the Mind Stone feel good here? I like these plays. I like everything here. Mind Stone feels good with Justice. Strategy feels good with Justice. No, we need the blue land. Yeah, just I think Loki's a pretty strong card. We get him going correctly. It's just since he's not a good blocker, like his stats are better. But dives us line ant and then it's turned over a different nature. That wrong. Yeah. It feels good to get rid of those bite at least. At the very least. Also feels pretty good to Justice into Swordsman maybe. Show me another Widow's Bite. Ouch. Okay, he's a villain. Feels not very good. Is Mindstone a strong card? Starting to question whether or not we should keep playing it. Doesn't do anything not great for us. Besides mana, which has become pretty helpful. Just be nice to have an extra body, I think. Just get a lot of damage off. Very fast. I question Loki's validity too. I mean, drawing nothing but lands is like, what can you do about that? There's ways to react to it, I just don't know what. Yeah, I question Loki's validity in the deck. We haven't used this card once. Didn't do anything. Maybe playing Loki first. It was an accident to play the planes instead of the blue. I don't love the Mind Stone here. Doesn't feel great. What do we replace the Mind Stone with? Free drop? Probably. Loki here. Maybe replacing Loki with another 3-drop would have been nice, but I think we can harness the Mind Stone and play Justice at the same time. Feels great. If we can't do that, it's like, why are we even doing that? Feels good. We can play this and do the swamp and they do any training. The damage off. We're about him attacking back because we have hero in training and a hero in play. We can play in curve. Should be second sooner, so we can block the follow with hero in training. And then once we get Captain America in play, we can start playing Captain America 3. Called Status 3. giant size flying ant and how can winged soldier feel better? And that's what on the Black Panther. Oh. Oops. Yeah. Once you play with Black Panther again, we can kill it with Murdoch's Crusade, and we can take another turn with Ken the Conqueror. Let's Trickster Stratagems. Feels good. That felt good. I mean, I did it. My opponent didn't draw great, but I think even if he did, I had answers to most of, if not all, what he drew. And he eventually was able to play his stuff. And... That's the like 4th game where Loki did literally fuck all. Actually, yeah, let's cancel this matchmaking and get Loki the fuck out of here. Who do we put in instead of Loki though? Maybe Synthoids are a better team cross creature. I still think Loki is the best option. Maybe we should have drafted better if we didn't want to play Loki. You need that card draw off once, he's nice. It's just, it's rare that we have abilities that target our own creatures. He doesn't work with much. Oof, playing a diamond opponent. That's pretty good. He doesn't attack, that tells me he doesn't have a combat trick, I think. have combat tricks but not any worth using. I'm not too worried about the gorilla. Huh. Dude, trust your stratagem with Condon Drone Block. Depends on how many cards you want on top, like one top, one bottom. Yeah, we can really blocking. Just put the land card. I don't feel like trading tree commanders yet. Let me just tap through him, right, and do... That might be GG. It's an interesting block. Ends up liberating. Drop the woman. You have to tap Captain Marvel with Giant Size Flying and hope we get a removal. If we don't, I think we're quits. God's Crusade is a necessary card here. I draw Can. I don't think it's enough to win. Good. Fuck. You don't love him two-topping. We draw Murdoch's Crusade. That is good. Battlefield. Oh. Kane, we need you, bro. We really need Kane here. If we get Kane here, we might win. We don't get Kane. Who likes you, bro? Dang. You know, I drew Murdoch's Crusade. Still lost. We are 1,000 gems back. Getting ready for tomorrow. I want to just be able to win any table, man. Over any pod. It's kind of far-fetched. Keep going even. But they're bad, just we'll get there. Okay, we have abs, man. Killmonger, Daredevil. All these I think are really strong first picks. It's just like, what colors do we want to be? Whenever you attack, you may exile the top card of your library. If that card is a hero card, Daredevil gets +2/+1. I think we pick abs now. And then we pick Cap. Cap can solo win games, I feel. Echo or Brave Brawler. Echo. So we can be blue-white with a splash of green, or we can be blue-green with a splash of white. I do think we play these two no matter what. Captain America Living Legend's just that guy. Dang, our opponent's Galactus. He's not our opponent, but drafting. Kid Loki doesn't feel better than Rascality. I can always be black, blue, white. Also, RAF Security Officer and Cap partner really well together. Extraordinarily well. Brave Brawler coming. Compact pick 5s. Nice. Yeah, we'll pick Brave Brawler over Bold Biochemist. We don't need card draw here, we want card draw here. Here's the difference. I think Undercover Scroll is this here. So here's our blue-white play line, here's our blue-green play line. And then Echo's in the middle. You just never know, like if a Super Scroll could show up in the second pack, Undercover Scroll becomes really powerful. And being able to untap actually with this makes it a really strong possibility we go blue-green with a splash of white. Because you're untapping your mana source, tapping again, getting extra mana. I don't know if we dual land AIM Labs. I don't think we pick Mercenary Mimic. Second dual lands, I'm trying to iffy. Boom. Reopen that play line. Right now I feel like this is a stronger play than these two and those three. Ooh. He's kind of more splashing. Now we're 4 colors though. Still we have to play Undercover Scroll. I don't think Vibranium Energy Daggers are very good. We got a lot better green cards than we have. Yeah. Game seems pretty open. It's like bait. It's good bait though. I think we pitch it as an option. Not sure we want to go that line though. Doom Reign Supreme is probably the strongest option here. Play the opponent's cards. Yeah, I guess I'm not really sure what colors I have. I think we're some midst blue-green still. Foundation feels pretty good. If we can get cap off with if we get 2 more undercover scrolls, I think we play all of this. I think all of this is good if we get 2 undercover scrolls. Just don't play any red lands. We pick this dual land here. Yeah, that gives us more reason to play cap. And then we get 4 mana if we have 2 of these on the board. And cap. And cap part is pretty rough, but there's a good chance we draw into them. And then Doom Reign Supreme is questionable. We have enough villains, but I don't know if it's worth it. And then Armor Wars, it's whatever. I don't think we pivot to red just because of Superhero Civil War. I think Superhero Civil War changes work in this deck. We're kind of a mix of like all the manas. And so if we get Thanos third pick, third pack, that'd be pretty nice. We need more removal. We got 1. Yeah, let's start stacking our removal, see how much we have that. Kind of want 4 more. This enchantment's kind of worth cutting. This is a good dual land. Just gives us more reason to play Doom Reign Supreme. Killmonger. I have good reason to cut Wakanda Royal Guard. So good reason to keep it. Shield Spy Kit's probably just the best card here. But probably going straight to the sideboard as well. That was good luck for everyone making a big card. I still, like, I might have to splash a good amount of weight, like a bit more than I would have otherwise, to get these Wrath Security Officers in play, if I don't get more removal in the third pack. I mean, this is like double removal. Kind of. It's good interaction. Yeah, Shield Helicarrier works. Agent Phil Coulson. Who feels the best there? Huh. I think Herbie feels good here. Deck is kind of all over the place. Okay, so if we bring Agent Phil Coulson in, we're pretty much green-white. With a splash of black and a splash of blue. We only have 2 interaction spells. I'd put these 2 on top. We would put 12 damage control. Coming into pit 3, we don't really find anything crazy. It's for surveillance room. Just looking for some more consistent options. Black Panther's good here. I don't think I'd play him over any of the other 4 drops though. Maybe Training Regimen. This deck is crazy. I'm still considering trying 12 damage control. I don't need an aerial Doombot. Hero villain. What is this deck? It's gonna be so hard to get the playline we want. Consider cutting here too. Like we pretty much need. Okay, Moondrill and Devil Dinosaur feel good here. Hero rewards second drawing, which I don't know if we have a lot of. We don't have anything great to sack with. I'll take both them last minute just because. But yeah, we don't have anything great to sack with. So we might consider cutting black from the deck. Kind of drafting all over the place still. So if we cut black, I'd consider cutting. Yeah, Undercover Scroll being all creature types is interesting. This could be our full deck. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So we're blue-white with a splash of... Well, no, we're white-green with a splash of blue. And we cut a mountain for... Do you need more removal? Having Aerial Doombot doesn't feel great, besides being a good turn 6 play. And we have the we have that for so that. So that's a white, 6 white. It's white, 7 white, 7 white, 6 green. We want a little bit more green. Well, 7 green, 7 white, 4 blue. The surveillance room should be anything, but Yeah, I think we put some blue. Alright. This feels fine enough. 4-color deck. Alright, do we have a play? We do. It's actually a pretty strong play. Let's go. Tap in. This is a really strong play. So we have white, we have blue. Surveillance room should be anything. Our opponent kind of needs to remove cap. Okay. We have good ways of doing it. Maybe we put Bolton out prior so that removal targets him. Okay, so that's kind of what we wanted to see. Our opponent's thinking, oh, they started with a really strong piece. They need to get rid of that. But we can now do this. We can tap for white. Up for this moon. Holy crap. We are moving. Okay, that is a problem that we don't have like a good way of getting rid of vision. It's overall pretty though. I think did some damage from vision for sure. now he can't block with vision, right? Because we just kill him. I mean, it is a way of giving vision double strike. Oh, Vision's got vigilance, that's a problem. Do all attacks what happens. 3, 3, 3. That's 12. 20. It's 10, 11. Ooh, so great. Oof. Draw super Civil War here. I need Civil War. Civil War, death be upon me. That's a thing. Yeah. I don't want to say unlucky draws, but like, what could we have done there? I'm putting another flyer in the deck just to have something to counter early vision. Early vision is doing too much damage. To the point where we needed to do the lifelink block. I'm not sure we can just chalk it all up to that though. Like the Captain America and Super Skull play was super strong. So do we not have Civil War in the deck? That could be a problem. Potentially a problem. Because we got Civil War there eventually. I don't remember seeing red as one of the colors. I need this guy to like try to remove Agent Phil Coulson or something. Yeah, there is. Start going about it this way through, and we just gotta bait out a few things. We have a lot of mana to play. Use it. Or he costs 7. So we draw a land, we can have Abomination fight somebody. I think he's been saving for somebody. But we can bring in Abomination next turn and does some damage. I don't know if we get rid of... I think we get rid of Pre-Commandos just because it's not the... Oof. Oof. Death. 2, 2, 1, 1, 4, 4. Holy crap, dude, this feels crazy. That's a... wow. That's the second time we've done the cap super scroll combo off. Well, not super scroll, but scroll combo off. That feels good, dude. I think we drafted correctly. We did. Okay. This feels slightly better. We return shield helicarrier. Us not being on the draw hurts. It's not having proper lands to play cap hurts. There's a lot of things that hurt here. My opponent's having just as good as Bill at times. He's pretty good. We still don't have the lands we need to play cap. I had the advantage here. This dude does that. Okay. That's fine. Could be. Kind of like our opponent having this many creatures if we draw Civil War. Actually, we have no way of playing Civil War until we draw a scroll. Oh. Hates it, wow. I knew his plans. He has to do this. Look at the Jays. Do we lose the Superior Civil War? Yes, we do. You gotta block this one.
It's a good play. Damn, bro, dude. He was boss. Damn. That was so great. So we have war in the deck, just doesn't show up as all 5 colors. That's all 5 colors. Because of the mana sources. Yeah, this play feels good. Just having a rapid security officers and Captain America. Chance to flying into the green if we have to. Yeah. Having that in our back pocket's really nice. We need to draw green land though. Oh wait. No. Damn. No force. Probably running a 4-mana deck. Damn. We tried too hard to get Battle for the Civil War to work again. That's usually what happens when we get it. Alright, so that's the last one. Abomination might have been the better play. That's tough. Being draft like 4 scrolls, I think that feels good. Just draft scrolls until we see like a crazy pick, and then we take that pick. Getting the Circle Society early is nice. So you just stack Death Touch up. Good. There's new ways to draw cards, ways to Death Touch, and then Undercover Scroll is just for consistency. And becoming the 3/3 is what I find most interesting about them. If they didn't do that, I think it would be kind of a stupid card to play, but because they do become 3/3s later in the game, I think you're stupid if you don't play them. You feel really bad if you're not playing them, and your opponent is. You might destroy the deck box. I want to say we insta-pick every Super Scroll, but close enough, right? Like, I think taking Gathering Place here is pretty good. Splash quite a bit easier, there's a lot of good white commons. I think we take the Death Touch. So straight at 5 drop 2. We're gonna do a 3/3 with Death Touch. Make sure everyone discard a card. I don't think we're playing enough heroes this game to make Black Panther feel good. To the point where it's like, this feels good on 4 and 7. Well, this hideout feels pretty good. Guaranteed card draw from Madam Mask. If we can get like 1 or 2 more of those, whew. I think we have all fill-in spells besides Pet Avengers. Madam Mask feels pretty good here. Let's spec, because we don't know if we're gonna get more undercover scrolls. If we do, I think it's like a must play. Get this dual land here for red. Probably not playing Kree Sentinel, but it's a pick. We want Serpent Specialist, obviously. Ninja of the Hand is good. Are there any 2-mana death touches in this set? I don't think so. I think since we don't have a way of bringing the Serpent Society back right now, the word cost means nothing. Obviously my opponent doesn't know that, but and then Human Torch feels good with Madam Mask. A few of those, like, yeah, obviously Human Torch is spec, but it is a payoff for Madam Mask. Well, no, it's another payoff with Madam Mask. We need a way to like reliably draw cards now. We don't have any token generation for like a Reed Richards, but we do have Connive. Connive is an option. I don't think we're built for Ironheart, or will be. The Dick and Shield Spike here is fine. Maybe the Knight of Wonder Door. Maybe the Hydra Troopers. Okay, another Servant Society feels really good. We can really build around Serpent Society if we have 2 of them. So it's like, yeah, we're likely gonna draw a Serpent Society. He's a 20th of our deck. Feels really nice getting Dark Deed. Start counting our removal. Another villainous hideout, pretty nice.
We're not playing Gathering Blaze. We might be playing Los Diablos Missile Base. I guess we do have token generation with all of the villains. I don't know why I was blanking on the word there, but does that make Reed Richards feel good? I think he feels better than these other options. Well, not so much so maybe hoping that Reed Richards wheels back. But that's hard to play around too. Too evil to stay dead is like, I think we can make it work in this deck because of the Serpent Society. Right, like we really, like he becomes heads proof pretty much. I don't like visions of villainy. Decoy ploy again for Serpent Society. Really just specking into making this guy heads proof and then killing death touch creatures. Hydra Troopers is something. It's playable. I'm gonna play Shield Spy Kit. As much death touch as we can get. Certain ways of the sideboard. I think Reed Richards is wheeling back. Your opponent discard is nice. I think either taking the Understover Scroll or Web Up feels best here. We're gonna take an Absman. I think we take this over. Well, maybe we take. Yeah, I think we take Cruel Alliance over Serpent Special. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, Death Touch is really strong. Removal is getting like easier and easier to splash the more packs we see. You cast a black spell from your hand, brings you recognize. Sure. So I don't know if we're playing him, but if we do, it's over 5 broker. Right, so we pick one of these two. Donuts is good removal. we might need to splash Frozen Nice, and if we do, we can hit it there. It's really going to be rare that we play Baron Helmet Zemo on 3, but if we get him off, we get him off, right? I don't think we have enough reach, but I'm also not too sad about that. It's the red card in my deck. I'm Hydra. Okay. Yeah. It's a very aberrant playstyle. So, maybe I remove a land and bring back in that 4-drop. Let's see. They don't block this, just remove the birds, and then we can block the invocation for outside birds. And let's turn into the rarest formats. Outside. Cool. Play this.
We're not even gonna get pieces. Probably no way to draw cards besides Kinetic. That's really good anyway. Yeah. There are definitely more consistent ways of playing this format. Bro. The second deck in a row that I played 4 mana. It's 2 AM, all the sweats are on. Kinda dumb.
It's crazy. No way, no way, no way, no way. Say psyched. Dude, we're fighting Mike Wazowski right now. He's saying this feels better on... I was gonna say this feels better on... You just need to draw Serpent Specialist or Chain. This. I don't like any one creature you pack is gonna permanently mess me up. Maybe I can start attacking with the Death Touchers. I need to survive 2 rounds of blocks. I think we can.
It's such an interesting way to play this game. And then Kane the Gauntlet just kind of wins. Does he have no way to apply reach? And that's starting to do 2 rounds of attacks. This turn he just wins. Yeah, you don't want to kill the creatures with that touch. Man, him having King there really sucks. Like, okay. I just lose because no King counter. I wish there was a Death Touch flyer. I mean, I guess I can make one with equipment if I got it. I shouldn't have beefed up any of the death touches, only the guys with menace. That really got me. Okay. No. Yeah. So... that. Bro, what the fuck was that drop? What the fuck was that? So I draw literally nothing and die? Sick. He said, nah, you shouldn't die, bro. Dang, I almost have all the rares and uncommons, which I'm actually just gonna craft those last ones. Rare and almost. Yeah. It's just a bug that I don't have the last uncommon. Oh, maybe I'm missing two. That makes sense. Dang. I think I pit 2 here before the contender series. Just to, like, get my mind ready for it. You know, I was trying like a bit of like wacky playstyle that I wouldn't typically do in this format. Like I wouldn't play villains usually. Storm is a really good first pick, and because it's double, we can find Storm with a Koye. Now we just pick flyers. Flyers, flyers, flyers. That's good too. Web up. Yeah, web up and ooh, Killmonger's. Yeah. Web up in that. Murdoch's Crusade just because we have to. And now I can play white blue and just play like 1 or 2 force. That because this counting as a force is really nice. White blue has more flyers. And so now we find ourselves in white blue and we're just spam picking flyers. Flyer. White blue is not open, no. It's the only problem.
And so we're trying to bait out the removal early with cap. Yeah, it's fine. Reach. And, I mean, we're probably not playing these, but if we have to, green does seem to play. But I think we just keep spam pitching flyers. Eventually they can't be blocked. Let's start stacking our removal. We have 4 removal spells already. Not a flyer. I mean, Rogue not being, well, Ghost not being able to be blocked is interesting in this deck where we're just like, don't block me, don't block me. Also, I can block you because I have cap. But I think Agent Maria Hill's the stronger card. Maybe Bold Biochemist to like card draw into it. I mean, multiple Crowded True Believers is interesting. Beast is technically a flyer. And we might bring in the Wakandan Royal Guard. Ooh. This again. It's dilemma. I don't think we do it. We just keep picking flyers. Trickster's Stratagem is interesting. I mean, we could have removed probably Beast. We have enough removal. You don't need Villainous Hideout. Actually, the only reason I would keep this is for, well, that's target villain control knives. We only have 1 villain. He already draws cards. We want to keep that. So we have 1 more slot open. Two cost or 3 cost? I think we need a 3 cost flyer. Let's get where I'm at. We got 3D powers. Alright. Let's see where this goes. 2, 14, 15, 16, 17.
18. Yeah, I'm 18. So I want 2. Just no basic land cyclers. Since we kind of hinge on Storm, we want Storm to hit a bit more consistently, so bring Plains down. Plains is included in that. Maybe we go double depower. Double depower doesn't work. We replace the depower with shield helicarrier. Shield helicarrier might work a lot, but we want to go to tournament flyers with super suit. I mean, I can pick it with super suit. It's whatever. Yeah. It's gonna move. Yeah, crowd free relievers, Futures Forge, Spider-Man. Card draw. Let's go to top out. So we hold here, don't tap. So this one was a little block flyers, both storm.